Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Turtle Talk. Now I know a lot of you have already watched the Nick stuff. I was unable to make videos during that time because I'm home now, as you can tell. This is not my usual Turtle Talk space, and the lighting's a bit off, but it'll be better hopefully by the next couple of episodes. We're going to talk about Nano in this Turtle Talk. First, the episode starts off with being introduced to Nano.
U.S. government commission project, codename Nanotech.
And the scientist that we can infer created him, but from the way that she talks about how the bug should have been fixed and everything, it definitely seems like a team effort. I personally love that it was a nice, sassy female scientist. So we're introduced not only to this new female character, but we're introduced to Nano, who has the mind of a child.
Ugh, oh please, I thought this was fixed.
After the scientist leaves the room, he escapes and wanders the streets of New York. As he roams the street, we are introduced to Harry the con artist.
Come on, you bunch of ingrates. Somebody's gotta want one of these things.
And he is quickly introduced to Nano.
What in the...
We cut to Second Time Around, which is April's antique store, for those that don't know. And she is introduced to Casey Jones for the first time.
You're not a turtle.
Definitely not.
It's not such a great first impression.
Hey! Whatever, babe.
Babe?
Hey, Raph.
I have no idea why they didn't think to remove the china from the shelf before moving it.
That's very rare. Antique china.
I mean, whatever. Whatever. So we're back to Harry and Nano, and Harry decides to use Nano to his own advantage in his con and thieving lifestyle that he has.
That trick you do, taking things apart, do you think you could do that to a little thing called a burglar alarm?
And poor Nano here, he just wants a daddy. He just wants to have a loving family because he's obviously like a child. And he just wants someone to love him and care for him as any child should be loved and cared for.
You want a daddy? You do what I tell you, I'll be your daddy.
So they break into the store and Harry gets some new accessories, Mr. Big Shot over here.
My lucky break.
And as he walks into the street with his robot friend, there is a little bit of a time jump. I'm not sure how long it is. I imagine it'd be at least a couple of days because April mentions that there were robberies and not just the one from the jewelry store. However, the one from the jewelry store was on her street and she is nervous, so she has the guys come over to watch over the shop for her for the night, and Casey's outside on the rooftop doing his Jones business.
We got you covered.
So the inevitable crossing of paths occurs next when Harry decides to take from April's shop.
Hey kid, fetch that for me, will you?
And Nano here, he's so cute. He goes in there and he sees a bunch of face masks and he remembers Harry saying that he couldn't tell if the kid was smiling or not. So he takes the mask so Harry can see his emotions. So cute. And you can tell when Harry is pulling him out and he's putting on the mask that Harry is developing a soft spot for the little guy.
You do what I say, right? I'm the... daddy. Ah, come on.
Who quickly becomes a big guy when Casey comes in and tries to stop them from stealing from April's store. So the guys come down and get involved in the scuffle, the little fight, and Nano takes Harry and they run off. Then the guys go back inside and Don has a bit of the machinery that Leo cut off from him. And he's examining the nanotechnology.
Nanobots. Microscopic robots all working together.
This must be like a dream for him with these nanobots. But they make up a plan to find Nano, tracking him using the battle shell and the nanobots that they have. And they wind up in the junkyard to fight Nano. They win with their Plan C, a badass Raph, and a little help from Harry's genius.
Fellas, plan C, now?
The supposed death and destruction of Nano, as well as Harry's like obvious soft spot in caring for this childlike robot machine, the end appears to be very sad.
I can't believe you're gone. My one real lucky break, and I broke you. I'm sorry.
But it doesn't end there. The guys get back to April's store, and April and Casey are fighting.
You twist around everything I say. Ah, women.
Why, of all the myopic, misogynistic...
Jeez, how can we even talk if you won't speak English?
While they were all fighting Nano and actually doing some good in this world, Casey was on April's couch milking his injury. Milking it, just milking it.
You wouldn't be milking this boo-boo thing, would you, Case? Hey, show a little concern, shell for brains.
So when the guys get back at the end, making the ending not so sad, it's like a comedic relief for the ending that they just gave to Nano and Harry. And that was the episode. So there are a few other things that I wanted to just kind of talk about, and you can tell me what you think in the comments. I would love to hear it and talk about it. That's what this is for. First off, the nanobots. This really establishes the level of technology that they have in this universe, in this world of Ninja Turtles, at least as the minimum. I mean, they've already had Dawn create this huge battle shell from whatever they had and could find, and now they have this sentient, intelligent nanotechnology that's roaming about. Well, not anymore. And this also reinforces Donnie's love for technology, however, it couples it with his duty to his family, his brothers, and his desire to help others. So he actually says that he loves this technology, but they have to destroy it in order to stop the crime from happening, and the crime that affected April.
As much as it pains me to destroy such amazing technology, it does seem to be susceptible to extreme heat.
And I feel like it was very subtle in this episode, but I think that it's very important that they establish this instead of just kind of leaving it up for interpretation. This was very clear to me, even if it was subtle. This was very clear that Donnie loves all of this technology. He admires it completely, but he still has a duty, and he still will fulfill that duty. I'm mature.
Duty!
I'll see you in the next episode. Bye. Hey guys, I've been kind of thinking about this because I just recorded the Turtle Talks for Nano and Darkness on the Edge of Town, and I realized it's a lot easier for me to watch the episodes and talk about the episodes rather than watch through the episodes and try to count everything and then make a turtle count in between. So I think what I'm going to try to do is finish off this season with just turtle counts, and then at the end of the season I'll do one big count for all of the episodes. I think it will let me get episodes out faster because I won't have to worry about having to sit there and count all the different things and think about what it was that I told you guys I was going to count. So I feel like it'd be easier for me to do that just when I'm finished with each season and then post it. I feel like the Turtle Talk is more important to me than the counting, so that's what I really want to focus on. So I'm going to finish off this season with just talks and no counts, but then after the very last episode of the season, I will do one big turtle count for the entire season. Thanks. Bye.